Hello from the Flying Reporter, another episode. We're at Northampton Sywell and we're trying to get off to Dundee, but we're being delayed by an aerobatic display, there are worse delays to be having. The Blades aerobatic team is based at Sywell, and the aerodrome is frequently closed so that they can rehearse. We're here to pick up some fuel and get some avionics changed before flying up to Scotland. The boys like what they see.
Very impressive, although I'd rather be on the ground than in one of those planes.
What do you think of the Blades?
They're cool.
You were quite excited to see that.
Yeah, actually, I've never seen it up front. I've always seen it on the TV and stuff, so it was cool.
We eventually made it over to the other side of the aerodrome, where my avionics engineer Jim swapped out my GNS 430 for a loan unit, so mine can be sent off for overhaul. We then departed northwards. It was a really busy start to our flight. Several major gliding competitions were underway, with gliders everywhere along our route. There was a gliding competition with loads of gliders on a cross-country across our route up to altitude 6,500 feet. And that would have, and we would, I just wanted to get on top of it because we would have been running the gauntlet with them. We're now at flight level 95, don't really want to go any higher because of the oxygen levels up at this height, and we're at the top of the clouds. We've asked for a traffic service which we can't have because of a staff shortage, so we'll stay out of the clouds as much as we can. There's a little gap for us to go through there. Do you think we'll get through there?
One hope.
Eventually there were bigger gaps in the clouds, which was fortunate because I did have to descend. The height of the clouds was increasing and the temperature was below freezing.
Golf India, Victor, so you manoeuvring there, what's your intentions?
Just descending to below cloud. I couldn't maintain flight level 95 due icing.
India, Victor, Roger, keep a look out then, the Langer paradox site is active to the west of you. I do believe it just dropped now, paradox aircraft, flight level 136.
Roger. Shortly afterwards, I requested a transit through Doncaster's airspace. Doncaster radar, Golf Bravo, Mike, India, Victor, request a traffic service and zone transit.
Golf Bravo, Mike, India, Victor, squawk 6160 and stand by.
Squawk 6160, Golf India, Victor.
Golf Bravo, Mike, India, Victor, Doncaster, pass your message.
Golf Bravo, Mike, India, Victor, PA28 Aero, Northampton Sywell to Dundee IFR, present position 21 miles southeast of you, altitude 4,000 feet. Request zone transit, just clipping your zone there, just to the east of Sandtoft, and a traffic service.
Golf India Victor, thanks, identified traffic service, and you cleared to cross IFR, maintaining 4,000 feet northbound.
Traffic service cleared to cross IFR 4,000 feet northbound, Golf India Victor.
India Victor, correct.
Next, it became apparent that James's headset had stopped working. Can't hear me. You hear me now?
I can't hear me either.
You hear me now?
I can't hear you and I can't hear me.
Okay. While dealing with the issue, I allowed myself to climb. Remember, I'd been cleared into the controlled airspace, maintaining altitude 4,000 feet. When I tried to make an urgent correction to my error, I frightened James and he screamed in my ears. Hear me now? You know?
Golf Romeo November, radar service.
Right.
Yeah, you're very, very quiet and I can't hear me at all.
Right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Happy now?
I can hear you now, yes.
Right, it's really busy up ahead here.
Oh, good. What are we flying over?
Well, I've got Leeds over there.
Uh-huh.
Humberside off to the right.
Uh-huh.
I've got to try and pick my way through all of this. Up ahead.
Golf India Victor's traffic working Humberside in your 2 o'clock range at 2 miles, indicating 4,900 feet.
Golf India Victor.
Further traffic in your 12 o'clock range of 5 miles, indicating 3,500 feet southbound.
Golf India Victor.
I slowed down the aircraft, picked my way through the traffic, and then called up T-side radar, only to hear a familiar voice on the radio.
T-side radar, Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, request zone transit.
Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, T-side radar, standby.
John.
That's Ben. That's him there, I think.
Traffic service.
My YouTube buddy Plain Old Ben is a commercial pilot based at Teesside, and he was just returning back to base in one of Draken's specially equipped Falcon jets.
Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, Squawk 7046, patch message.
Squawk 7046, Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, PA28 Aero, Northampton Sywell to Dundee, IFR, position 28 miles south-east of Teesside, altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1021 with Sierra. Request zone transit, Stokesley, Hartlepool, 4,000 feet.
Golf India Victor, roger, basic service, report at Stokesley.
Basic service, Wilco, Golf India Victor.
The Flying Reporter YouTube channel is made possible by the generosity of Supporters Club members and a series of businesses who help me produce these videos for you. Anglian Flight Centres is a flying school based at Earl's Cone Airfield, just west of Colchester in Essex. As well as training for the private pilot's licence, they run advanced flying courses, trial flights and warbird experiences. Vertigo Covers makes modern, lightweight covers for aircraft of all shapes and size. India Victor was recently fitted out for one. Redhill Aerodrome in Surrey is where India Victor is based, in prize position in front of the tower. And my newest sponsor is Flying Eyes Optics, who make virtually unbreakable sunglasses and prescription glasses for pilots that are comfortable to wear in the cockpit. I'd like to thank all my supporters for helping keep the channel going, even if James isn't quite on message.
So, what do you think of my sunglasses?
Mothball 91 flight contact Teesside Tower.
They look fine.
Just fine. We've been paid to wear them. You've got to say something more than
sorry.
it's just fine.
Well, they take years off you. I'm looking at you as though you're a whole new man.
Do they look modern and sleek?
They do. They reflect the person underneath.
What, fat and old? So we've got a partnership now with Flying Eyes glasses.
It might be short-lived.
I'm wearing the Luzons, and the best thing about these glasses is the fact that they're very thin here on the arms, which means that I get full noise protection from my Bose headset here, whereas previously my Ray-Bans, they were too thick and it would slightly let a bit of air, a bit of sound in.
However, if Ray-Bans would like to send us any demonstration in inverted commas...
Bertie, what do you think of my sunglasses?
Average at best.
Well, that's us dropped from Flying Eyes. In all seriousness, they are great, and they've got these clip-on sunglasses bits, so it's very easy to just slip that in my pocket, and they're magnetic. You just slip them back on. It's fantastic. So go and check out the Flying Eyes website for that, and there's a 10% discount for Flying Reporter followers. And there's a 10% discount for Flying Reporter followers.
What's the discount for Flying Reporter followers?
10% discount for
10%.
Flying Reporter followers.
First try.
The discount code will come up on the screen here now, and it's in the video description. Go and check that out, and grab yourself a pair of Flying Eyes sunglasses. Or glasses. I use these all the time, actually. Not just for sunglasses.
That was hilarious.
Copy, India Victor, contact Newcastle 124.380, bye-bye.
124.380, good day, Golf India Victor. I don't think we're going to get a transit. Newcastle radar, Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor.
Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, Newcastle radar, good afternoon, for basic service, QNH 1021.
Basic service, QNH 1021, request zone transit. We're IFR, but we can descend to be BFR.
Golf India Victor, Roger, shouldn't be a problem with your level. Give me 30 seconds and I'll come back to you.
Roger.
Golf India Victor, fly heading 300 degrees and you're cleared across controlled airspace, maintaining flight correction altitude 4,000 feet.
Turn, was it left 300 degrees, maintain 4,000 feet, clear transit, Golf India Victor.
Golf India Victor, correct. Channel 15 Romeo Foxtrot, turn your base from there, you're approximately 16 miles from touchdown, is that sufficient?
From Muskie, Channel 15 Romeo Foxtrot.
Channel 15 Romeo Foxtrot, roger, turn left heading 355, base leg.
Heading 355, Channel 15 Romeo Foxtrot.
Wasn't expecting that.
Channel 16 Bravo, Juliet,
But,
flight level
that's
90.
fine. We're IFR.
Bravo, truly.
We should expect to be given headings.
Channel 15 Romeo Foxtrot, now.
Channel 15 Romeo Foxtrot, roger, descend on the glide path, QNH 1021.
One the glide and 1021, Channel 15 Romeo Foxtrot.
Got 3 passenger jets coming in, you see.
3 miles,
You'll see them coming in here.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Are they going into Newcastle Airport?
Channel 15 Romeo Foxtrot, good day.
Golf India Victor, turn right heading 330 degrees.
Right, heading 330 degrees, Golf India Victor.
Golf India Victor, continue with Dundee now, frequency 122.905, good day.
122.905, good day, Golf India Victor. Dundee approach, Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, inbound with Tango, QNH 1020.
Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, Dundee approach, good afternoon, QNH 1020 correct, and basic service. Report passing Broughty Castle for a straight and approach runway 27.
Basic service and report passing Broughty Castle for a straight and approach runway 27, Golf India Victor.
And squawk 7376.
Squawking 7376, Golf India Victor. Runway's down there on the side of the river.
Alright.
Brakes, undercarriage, mixture, fuel, landing light, carb heat. You're strapped in. Got prop and flap to come. Golf India Victor, a beam, Broughty Castle.
Golf India Victor, report passing the road bridge.
Report passing the road bridge, Golf India Victor. Golf India Victor, just passing the road bridge now.
Golf India Victor, surface wind 300 degrees at 9 or knots. Runway 27 clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, Golf India Victor. So we're in Dundee and we've picked up our hire car, which is the, well, I just thought we'd had a little extra element of jeopardy by getting an electric car, which will in no way offset all the carbon that we've burnt getting up here, but we're doing our bit. When we got to pick up the car from Enterprise, because we're part of their car club, they were sat in the car saying that they couldn't turn the engine off. Well, it doesn't have an engine, but you know what I mean. So we were delayed by about 40 minutes waiting for them to sort that out. When we got the car, it didn't have much charge in it. They sent us to a charge, what do you call it? A
Charging
turbocharger or whatever,
yeah.
you know, like high-speed charger. And anyway, we couldn't find that, and it wasn't on any of the maps. And we found this one at Asda, and we put the card on the machine and it wouldn't accept the card that comes with the Enterprise card. They said it works on everything, but it doesn't. So I've just had to set up an account with BP Pulse. And that took a while. The app was rubbish. I had to remember my card number because I'd left my card in the aeroplane. Don't do that normally. And literally James has been in to get some food and come back, and I've just got it started now, so
maybe I'll go back in and
go and buy something else.
A bit more
so
wine.
we're sat here and wait for this to charge up now before we can go off to our next journey. So it started well. It started well. It was going so well. The app says that it's charging, but I've no idea if it is or it isn't. It's warning me that the thing's connected, but oh, charge plug connected. Right,
Well, it just decided to turn off from charging without me doing anything. It doesn't seem to charge me anything, but it's gone up a couple more percent. So, well, we might as well get going. But I've got to get my head around this. It's not.
Route has been calculated.
It's
Drive
not.
onto the digitized road.
It's not easy, is it, to just
I haven't got my seatbelt on.
Oh, why not?
Because you passed me a camera and said, film me.
Some people. I can fly a light aeroplane across the UK, but my first experience at driving an electric car has been somewhat of a challenge. You'll be pleased to know that I did get the hang of it over the course of our short stay on the east coast of Scotland. If you enjoy my videos, I would be grateful if you could consider joining my Flying Reporters Supporters Club. You can currently sign up for a 1-month free trial through a subscription on my website, or you can join through Patreon and YouTube memberships. There's a host of bonus content on there, including a demonstration of the Piper Aero backup gear extension system, how I manage speed to avoid infringements and conflicts in the circuit, and a series of films from the engineering hangar about the repair to the skin of my starboard wing. That's not all. Supporters Club members get to see most of my public episodes up to a week before general release. And each month we get together for a Zoom hangout with special guests. Our next session is on Wednesday the 28th of September and will be with Aviation Weather School's Simon Keeling. To join us for that, sign up now. That's all for this episode. Fly safely, my friends. I think it's been a successful mission so far. The only thing we've got to do now is hopefully get into our accommodation.
Oh, what larks will arrive with that. And remember, don't park in the road.